Yeah, this was the final match of the Dragon Ball Battle Hour. Again, we're looking at Goichi. This was a draft type of event here. So Goichi and Kazunoko are not playing their main teams, but Goichi kind of ends up with a real ass team here. As you can see, Base Vegeta, Android 21, GT Goku. You run into this team in any real tournament, any real environment, you're going to be scared of it. As you can see on the other side, Kazunoko kind of like playing a couple of characters that he's known for, right? Kid Buu, Adult Gohan. But Cell also, he played, I think maybe in season 1 a little bit, but definitely not the character he's most known for. But just in general, definitely a dated team when it comes to the meta in comparison to Goichi's, right? But we'll see how he handles it. Both players kind of jumping back at the start, just a very common round start in Dragon Ball Fighters, right? All right, let's get back. Any type of versus game where you have an assist, you're going to see a lot of starting moments like this. You can see once they do back off, Goichi is going to super dash in because Kazunoko is probably going to be like taking to the sky again, like as he did here. And even if he didn't, he'd have the GT Goku assist to kind of cover the angle if he tried to jump out after the super dash. So GT Goku assist covering kind of both angles of his approach with the super dash. Now, he could have countered this, right? If Kazunoko was like super big brain in this scenario here. Once he lands, he could have stayed landed and then 2H'd, right? But that's definitely like a hard reach scenario here. And he's kind of just like trying to get a feel for what Goichi is going to do at the start of the round. He tried to do something after blocking the beam assist. But Goichi, again, it's all about giving your opponent as little gaps as possible, right? So you can see he tries something here. Not sure what it was, but it ends up getting counterattacked because the light from Goichi was just like on point right after the assist. And stagger pressure in the corner. Yes, sir. Again, this is kind of basic base Vegeta pressure here. You can see a couple of 4 LLs. His stagger jab is really good. I think they're only like -2 on block or something like that. And then you do the rocket kick with an assist, right? This is very common base Vegeta stuff. Kazunoko just got clipped here. I'm not sure why. Maybe just got clipped holding up back, perhaps. If we go for frame by frame. Can't really tell. But either way, you know, Goichi's always going to be able to pick it up, doing the base Vegeta loops. Doesn't actually complete them. You can see Kazunoko calling the Gohan assist. That was always one of his signature, like, scramble techniques, even back when the game first launched, because that's when he was really playing Adult Gohan a lot. He would always just be, like, above the opponent, and while you're kind of off the screen, he would call Adult Gohan assist. Just trying to take advantage of the scrambles. Again, you can see this is why this GT Goku assist is so good, right? After scenarios like this, in this is like a very common neutral distance you'll find yourself in Dragon Ball Fighters, and like you want to jump in and approach your opponent, and GT Goku assist is just so good at making sure you don't get air to air, or they can't do anything to kind of counter this approach. Nice, beautiful bait on the reflect as well. So he had been doing some decent stagger pressure here, right? So started it with a medium as well. Goichi gonna be able to smash down, send him to the sky, Gallic gun, all the way through should be enough. Ooh, actually no. Yeah, he didn't go with level 3. He ended up going with 3 level 1s. Oh my god. Goichi playing with his food. A rare moment you see that with, but you know, when you got a command grab, I understand that. This was the grounded command grab, right? Yeah, grounded anti-air command grab, just landing right into it. Perfect from Goichi.
Like, seeing this guy play flying, it just makes me...
Alright, so that Kazunoko, man, I didn't notice. He actually hasn't even scratched Goichi. Good lord. See, this is what I was talking about, right? So Kazunoko, you can see, he's a very smart player, right? So now, instead of kind of him going and jumping back and holding up back, he just stays grounded, right? So he can stay in this dead zone where GT Goku assist won't affect him, and he can kind of make Goichi block even though Goichi is approaching, right? So that was a really smart adjustment from Kazunoko immediately.
Flashbacks of those dominant streaks this guy went on. Seasons 1, 2, 3, like, this guy just was unstoppable from time to time. And here he is again showing why he is probably the best Dragon Ball fighter. Unstoppable from time to time. And here he is again showing why he is...
I was bringing him to the ground, more pressure, trying to walk back, catch him.
And here he is again showing why he is probably...
I like just walk back 5M just in case he tries to like press a button or do something like that, and then 2M afterwards. Because he was holding up back, so the 5M brought him to the ground. You see Goichi just backing off here because he doesn't want to commit to anything, right? He started off this whole sequence being pretty safe about the scenario because he doesn't have any assists. So he'd rather just back off, play some neutral, especially with the life lead and with Android 21 as well. She's just a complete neutral monster. Her M's are so good. She's got a command grab. Just in general, the character is bonkers. Oh my goodness, this was a really good from Kazunoko. Like, man, yeah, just dashing up and then recognizing that she's in the sky, so he just goes into a 2H right here. That was like really fast reactions. Really fast reactions from Kazunoko right there. All right, so yeah, we're gonna get the level 3 Oki now.
Gonna be slightly nerfed after the patch, a little bit less damage there on that.
Yeah, just really utilizing the safe jump at that point. No assist available, so yeah, just try to tag Go1 for any little cheap damage he possibly can. You can see the assist, it didn't start coming back till so late, right? You can see, I believe it's 20 frames that you have to be out of block stun for before the assist to begin to recharge. So you can see all this right here, right? Like all of this, Go1 is not coming back. All of this pressure here, look at this. Like, I am surprised he doesn't start coming back here and here. He doesn't start coming back till after this, right there. The first frame that the assist begins to recharge is about right here. So yeah, that was a lot of Kazunoko trying to get Go1 to block, but like just not really having anything to lock him down with. And when you don't really have anything to lock Go1 down with, it's very hard to open him up, right? He has a 3-2 lead scenario. He's just gonna try to hold back and hold down back and not really risk any type of offense that is not gonna be covered by his own assist. Like you see right here, this is what we're talking, man. This is the nooch when it comes to base Vegeta right here. If you got a base Vegeta and any type of horizontal assist, this is the nooch. Jump back, key blast into the assist. And then, yep, he probably holding up back here or maybe trying to reflect, but he actually was still locked in block stun, so he ended up getting hit low. I assume it was definitely a reflect after the A assist. That's usually what players at this level try to do.
I feel like that's just the team that he plays on the regular. You know, that's just he only ever plays these top tier teams because he's here to win.
Yeah, EX on the other side just caught Kazunoko flinching. Tried to go into the loops right there. That would have been sick. Yeah, weathering the storm here. Ooh, but he ended up getting dragon rushed. Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Wow, that's crazy.
Level 3. Yeah, I just woke up with a spark, and then yeah, just go to the other side and then call the A assist with Android 21. Like, this team is just so tough to do anything on neutral, or to do anything in neutral against, right? Base Vegeta, a neutral monster with his key blast, just his options in general, the rocket kick, and then backed by a great, just straight up horizontal assist in Android 21, and then the angle that the beam covers from GT Goku as well. Like, you're just never really getting any type of openings on Go1.
Look at the reaction right there. Go1 reflected the gumball, so Kazunoko could not start the free pressure. And then reaction right there. Go1 reflected the gumball, so Kazunoko.
Yeah, see, but that is what you can do, right? Is that base Vegetas do heavily rely upon that key blast a lot of times in neutral. So you can get a super dash in, punish them for it if they're being a little bit too reckless. I assume this caught him just trying to dragon rush or something. It's like super hard. Maybe it caught a jump frame. I don't know. Whatever it caught, it counter hit, right? So he was probably maybe trying to tech like, or trying to press a button. Either way, though, I think that was like a scenario where you dash up and you kind of expect a dragon rush and you end up getting super dashed.
You fake them out and you actually make them think. You trick them, you know? You don't go for the simple high, low, DR, whatever. You fake them out and you go for different options like that. Good stuff.
Yeah, I really like this one, trying to play that neutral right.
Yeah, kind of what Tyrant was saying, right? It's just like, it's a unorthodox situation. You're used to dealing with timings of so many other things that the way that super dash hit kind of throws off your block timing. You have like a lot of decision making when it comes to Dragon Ball that are just kind of based on timings and like fuzzy guards and whatnot. And because of that, if you can really disrupt an opponent's rhythm defensively, you can open up people like without actually like doing a real mix up, you know what I mean? Without actually making them guess high or low or throw or whatever the fuck.
that's the thing, Karen. But I was saying this. Champion Goichi is carrying.
But that's why, you know, but Goichi doesn't get hit by a lot of stuff like that because he's so disciplined, because he's just willing to block it out for so long. And that's why you see, like, the players like a Goichi or a Jonathan Tene, like these players that are just extremely patient and willing to down back throughout your whole offensive string. They don't get opened up by a lot of, like, just stagger pressure or, like, even unorthodox timings like that because they're just blocking forever.
It's crazy.
And you find solace in the fact that he makes everyone feel helpless anyway. So you're like, I'm kind of the same as everyone else.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt.
Yep, tick Dragon Rush. And that should be it. Goichi takes the first game, nice and simple. I mean, it's just on the back of his patient play, man.
Show him the door.
That's how he gets down.
Exit is this way. Get away. And that is a Goichi one-game
Did you guys know? Yeah, I don't know. Did you see Kazunoko's face right here? Look at Kazunoko's face right here.
get away. And that
I don't know if you guys know, but the Japanese players like Goichi, Kazunoko, Tachikawa, they were at like their venue for like 12 hours.
is a Goichi one game away from
Like legitimately for like 12 hours. They were so exhausted by the time they had to play. Like, and it started like at 10 p.m. their time. So not only were they up for like 12 hours here, but they were up for like 12 hours throughout the night.